Does your loved one with an addiction say to you, I have a disease, I can't help it? That's really common. They're told that, actually. It's not just something that they're coming up with. They're told they have a disease and they're powerless and helpless over that disease. I want you to know there are other factors that are contributors to addiction. It's not just genetic. Actually, a rather small percent is genetic. It could also be environmental factors. It also has to do with the type of trauma that they've experienced and probably the age range in which they experience the trauma as well. And it could be part of their personality. I know my sister, she had a very wild, almost rock star quality about her personality. She didn't appear to be afraid of very much, or the things she was afraid of were different than the normal persons would be. And I kind of always envied that about her, because I was the opposite. I was very nervous and unsure, and I had a lot of limits on myself because I was scared of a lot of things. So I kind of admired that she was so bold and would just act kind of crazy sometimes, or didn't care about people sometimes. I loved that. But that's one of the things that contributed to her addiction, as well as the coping skill that she developed in our childhood. We had an abusive childhood, and she developed the coping skill of a people pleaser, and that contributed to her addiction as well, because she took on everyone's issues. She never communicated her own, and that just kept building and building and storing inside of her, and eventually she self-medicated because it was too much for her to bear. You're not supposed to bear all the issues of those around you, especially if there's a lot of dysfunction around you. I just want to let you know that addiction is a disease, can be a disease, but it's a lot more complicated than just that.